Welcome on the pure wisdom ones throughout human history. There have been legendary figures who left an imprint. So remarkable and unusual that when you see it, you know something otherworldly is going on. What if I told you there's a single, astounding signal that distinguishes the remarkable from the ordinary? A potent mark that is discussed in hidden groups and ancient books. Today, we're tearing back the curtain of secrecy to disclose the astounding sign that only the most powerful chosen ones possess. This is not simply information. This is a discovery in your quest for meaning and comprehension. You may have seen traces of an astounding sign that only occurs in the lives of people who have been selected and endowed with a special spiritual ability. This investigation isn't intended to overwhelm you with mystery. Rather, it is an opportunity to reflect on how history, society, and the depths of your own self intersect to disclose significant truths. As you listen, you'll notice that the conversation progresses steadily. You are urged to open your mind and heart to new ideas, even if they seem far from your daily life. Each phase of this debate is intended to build on the previous one, resulting in a better knowledge of the underlying forces at work in the cosmos. Today, you are more than simply a listener. You are a seeker on a journey to a deeper connection with the divine tapestry that runs across all reality. Rest assured that, although the trip may seem difficult, each idea is explained in simple, understandable terms. You are going to ponder on these concepts at your own speed, discovering how old traditions and current discoveries intersect to enlighten your inner world. Allow your curiosity to lead you, and this investigation and ritual spiritual life will provide insights that relate with your own experiences. Now, right before I unveil the sign, please subscribe to the channel and enable alerts for future intriguing spiritual videos. That stated, are you ready to find out whether you were one of the chosen few? Let us find out. Part 1. Revealing the astonishing sign. Now you've reached a watershed point in your investigation, when the curtain is removed and the full nature of the extraordinary sign is revealed. Until now, you've been urged to consider the rich symbolism inherent in historical traditions and cultural tales, which all point to the existence of a deeper reality. This is when you realize that the indicator in issue is none other than recognition. Recognition is more than just a brief glimpse of what may be. It is a state of intuitive knowledge that arises before physical events occur. As you ponder this, you realize that this gift is neither random or accidental. Rather, it is a distinguishing marker indicating your alignment with higher spiritual truths and a stronger connection to the flow of global energy. When you get a sudden revelation or an unexpected sensation of knowing, you are watching the delicate unfolding of what is to come, a whisper of the future emerging from the depths of your inner awareness. Recognizing acknowledgement as an amazing indication, you are asked to consider it more than an esoteric occurrence. It is a deep statement of your inner condition, a demonstration of your capacity to access a reservoir of knowledge that exists beyond the constraints of linear time. This skill cannot be taught or developed overnight. Instead, it emerges from years of contemplation, attention, and a genuine desire for spiritual progress. When you trust your intuition and acknowledge the subtle signals that originate from inside, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities that is beyond common vision. This symbol of recognition functions as both a mirror and a map. It represents the current condition of your inner world, highlighting places where your spirit is in sync with your greater purpose, as well as regions that may need further development and balance. It gives you a map, a gentle guide, that leads to your life's developing destiny. A moment of foresight is like obtaining a glimpse of a previously concealed road. This course is not set nor predestined. It is a dynamic interaction between intuition, fate, and the decisions you make along the road. Furthermore, the existence of acknowledgement in your life serves as a reminder of your intrinsic abilities. It inspires you to believe that you are more than your present experiences and that you are a co-creator with the cosmos. Every moment of intuitive understanding strengthens your connection to a larger plan, in which your inner knowledge acts as a lighthouse, leading you through both problems and possibilities. This exceptional skill, albeit modest, is a significant signal that you are in touch with life's deeper rhythms and that your path is one of ongoing unfolding and development as you embrace this awareness of recognition. You are encouraged to see each intuitive moment as an opportunity to develop, reflect, and become more in tune with your own self. The wonderful sign serves as a subtle but consistent reminder that the future is not a mystery to be dreaded, but rather a canvas on which you may intentionally paint your destiny. Part 2. The sign as a marker of divine alignment. The existence of recognition in your life is not an accident. It indicates that you are connected to the deeper, invisible currents that form reality. When you receive this gift, you will see a palpable link between your inner world and the universal energy that governs life. This alignment clearly indicates that you are in harmony with a higher level. In practice, you may discover that moments of realization arrive as subtle suggestions, a sudden understanding that steers you away from possible pitfalls or toward chances that have aided your development. Such events are not random, but rather linked with a purpose. They signify that you have achieved the sensitivity required to detect minor energy changes that others miss. When you identify these instances, you are admitting that your inner existence is in harmony with a cosmic rhythm that extends beyond ordinary concerns. This symbol of divine alignment also serves as a call to accountability for those who have the capacity to feel what is to come. You're gently reminded that your decisions may have far-reaching consequences. Every choice you make, every minute you act with clarity, helps to shape a larger communal destiny. This insight inspires you to live with purpose, knowing that your inner direction is a gift intended to benefit not just your personal well-being, but also the larger fabric of life. As you ponder on this alignment, you are urged to develop activities that strengthen your intuitive abilities. Meditation, mindfulness, and contemplation become holy practices that deepen your connection to the knowledge of the cosmos. As a result, you learn to trust your own inner guidance, the quiet voice that leads you to truth and clarity. This trust forms the foundation of your spiritual practice, reminding you that you are never really alone on your path. The sign of recognition, as a symbol of divine harmony, also invites you to look beyond the surface of everyday life. It urges you to explore the depths of your awareness, where new discoveries arise and old restrictions dissipate. In this light, you see that your existence is a dynamic interaction of the visible and hidden, the concrete and unexplained. Every moment becomes a chance to reinforce your connection to a larger purpose, ensuring that your actions are consistent with the greatest values of wisdom and compassion. Set loose the spiritual meaning and ramifications. You have now reached a point in your journey when the ramifications of possessing such an exceptional talent become apparent. The sense of recognition is more than just a fascinating phenomena. It has tremendous spiritual importance. When you realize this gift, you go on a journey of personal and communal development. This sign represents potential and possibilities, encouraging you to live in harmony with the greater principles that rule the cosmos. As you consider the spiritual ramifications, you understand that recognition functions like a mirror. It reflects back to you the status of your inner world, revealing where you are in alignment with your actual purpose and where you may be experiencing resistance or imbalance. This process of contemplation is crucial because it allows you to rebalance and reconnect with your most true self. You realize that the talent of foresight is inextricably intertwined with your continual progress, a call to continually improve and enhance your awareness. The indication of recognition goes beyond your own development. When you embody traits that promote recognition, such as clarity, mindfulness, and compassion, you contribute to the communal awakening. Your small insights spread outward, impacting the larger group in ways that are sometimes unnoticed at first. In this way, you become a part of a greater movement, a network of souls working to create a more enlightened and peaceful world. This insight brings both luxury and duty. You are responsible for making the best use of your gift, understanding that each revelation has the potential to change the path of events. It advocates for a balance of action and introspection, a readiness to act when required and to be patient when the moment is not yet appropriate. By accepting this duality, you acknowledge that great spiritual strength is found not in impulsiveness, but in careful, considered involvement with life's unfolding mysteries. Furthermore, the spiritual relevance of precognition encourages you to see life as a holy dialogue between fate and free choice. It reminds you that, although the future may hint to what is to come, your decisions and actions have a significant impact on defining that future. This interaction between foreknowledge and free choice becomes a recurring topic in your spiritual path, encouraging you to develop awareness, humility, and an open heart in all circumstances. By accepting these implications, you will discover that your connection to the divine strengthens. Each time you trust your inner knowledge, you strengthen your tie with a universal energy that transcends time and place. It reminds you that you are an active participant in the vast unfolding of life, a co-creator of destiny with the ability to alter reality via knowledge, intention, and love for manifestation. How the sign manifests, you now focus on the practical elements of this amazing gift. Manifestation is not an abstract concept reserved for mystics alone. It is a process that you can cultivate in your daily life as you learn to notice the emergence of recognition and understand how it is linked to your own practices, the discipline of your inner work, and your daily routine. You may begin to notice small clues, such as a passing thought, an intuitive intuition, or an unexpected turn of events that point to the existence of this ability. These moments, albeit modest, are meaningful. They indicate that your inner self is becoming more connected to the energy of the cosmos. To build this sensitivity, you should participate in techniques that calm the mind and open the heart. Meditation, for example, becomes an essential tool during the silence of your meditation. You learn to listen to both the outside world and the subtle murmurs of your inner voice. You might also try strategies like mindfulness or journaling. These techniques enable you to follow the delicate patterns of your intuition, demonstrating how precognitive ideas come from the depths of your subconscious. As you describe these experiences, you get a better knowledge of the variables that promote their emergence. You learn that consistency and patience are necessary, just like a seed needs time and tending to grow, as does the talent of insight, demand, commitment, and faith in the process. Along with these fundamental activities, you'll notice that some occasions in life work as natural catalysts for the development of awareness. Times of change, hardship, or transition may foster an energy openness, helping you to see what is ahead more clearly by being present and focused. During these times, you create an environment in which the magnificent sign may thrive. This does not imply that you should just seek out dramatic encounters. Rather, embrace the beauty of the everyday, recognizing that every moment has the potential to provide amazing insight. Learning how to sign pictures teaches you that it isn't something you can push or produce. Instead, it grows spontaneously from a life lived in harmony with your higher self. As you practice mindfulness and embrace times of silence, you will learn to trust the signs that come your way. Each intuitive push, each small glimpse of what may be, serves as evidence that your inner world is in sync with a larger cosmic order. This trust forms the foundation of your spiritual practice, promoting the notion that each day is a fresh chance to connect with the divine. By taking these practical actions, you may better prepare to welcome the great sign into your life. Manifestation becomes a dance of struggle and surrender, a balancing act in which you learn to act on inspiration while also trusting that the universe is leading you. In this sense, realization is not a one-time occurrence, but rather an ongoing, developing part of your path to greater spiritual understanding. Part 5. Historical and cultural context. You've always felt that the symbols and signs handed down through the decades in every culture, from ancient civilizations to current society, had a timeless character. You discover that deep symbols are not just coincidences. They are purposeful markings that repeat the divine's message. You may remember that in ancient literature and mythology, these symbols often conveyed themes of hope, change, and destiny. They were created not just as beautiful manifestations, but also as spiritual markers pointing to greater truths in ancient Eastern faiths. You heard stories of mystics who interpreted the movement of stars and the dance of light as messages from the skies. Similarly, Western esoteric traditions taught you that particular symbols were thought to embody the essence of heavenly knowledge. When you compare different cultural histories side by side, you'll see similar threads that point to the presence of a global language, a spiritual code intended exclusively for those who are willing to accept it. Over the years, researchers and spiritual seekers have endeavored to decipher these symbols, knowing that they act as conduits between the physical and spiritual worlds. Rituals, holy writings, and legendary tales all point to the same idea. Certain signals are conferred onto individuals who are destined to lead or reform their societies. In this view, these symbols are more than just ornamental. They bear the weight of cosmic obligation. As you evaluate these historical viewpoints, you can also observe how each culture's perception adds layers to meaning. For example, in certain traditions, the indications were seen as God-given benefits, indicating a soul's willingness to transcend the ordinary in others. These indications were challenges that encouraged the bearer to live up to a higher spiritual standard. What stays consistent is the knowledge that the sign serves as both a guide and a test for people with open hearts and minds to heavenly wisdom. As a result, you begin to grasp the historical significance of the symbols. They are not limited by time or territory, but rather relate to the universal experience of waking via ancient stories and cultural insights. You realize that the way to insight is lined with both mystery and clarity, a duality that encourages you to explore your own inner terrain with fresh awe. Hot sex understanding the selected months, you now turn your attention to individuals who hold the magnificent sign in the great tapestry of humankind. There is a group of people known as the Chosen Ones. These are the souls who have realized a higher truth and are identified by their innate connection with the divine. As you reflect on this, you may wonder what traits or experiences Mark has picked. The solution rests in an inner resonance, a sensitivity to life's secret rhythms, and a strong dedication to spiritual development. When you study the traits of the selected ones, you'll see that they're not characterized by external plaudits or conventional successes. Their genuine worth is found in their ability to empathize, intuition, and self-awareness. You may note that these people have a quiet strength, the capacity to stay focused even in the middle of life's upheaval. The inner light guides people, giving them a feeling of purpose and clarity as they negotiate life's complications. Throughout history, many great personalities, legendary heroes, enlightened sages, and visionary leaders have been honored as chosen whenever these characteristics manifest in different traditions, symbolizing the combination of human potential and heavenly inspiration. As you read further into these tales, you'll see that the chosen ones are often called upon at times of transition or disaster. Their lives serve as beacons of hope and catalysts for change, reminding you that the journey to waking is difficult but rewarding, with significant development and a strong feeling of duty. You also learn that being selected does not insulate you from obstacles. On the contrary, it generally entails carrying a heavier weight, the obligation to behave in accordance with a greater cause. This vocation requires discipline, humility, and a steadfast dedication to truth. For you, the path of the chosen one is an ongoing process of self-discovery and inner refining. It is an encouragement to follow your inner direction, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Thank you for viewing, and remember to subscribe for more spiritual videos in the future.